Hello everybody, Michael Moore here. Good afternoon, Monday afternoon, and we survived another weekend. How are you all doing? Anyways, it's been a while since we've been back contacting everybody here locally about claims. And so as summer marches on, we're now in August. And August is really, historically, in my experience, has been really when the hurricane season really begins to crank up. And so especially in this August and September, it's coming around, and so we're going to be giving you guys some more of these little presentations, kind of reminding everybody what to do. We do get a lot of questions in from time to time, and so we wanted to answer some, I guess, viewer mail, as it might be. But remember, hurricane season's here. We're in the middle of the whole thing. We'll be giving away fairly soon a survival kit. We have 2 survival kits that will be given away here shortly. Joseph in my office here will go through theirs, go through the kit and how to work those sort of things, what the kit's made of, how to work it, and that kind of stuff. Here pretty soon, the next few days, we'll be giving you guys an update. And then we're going to have, he'll talk to you about how to register for that, because it's each one's worth several $100s, and it's a free, nice giveaway for folks out there that are interested in being prepared. So anyways, we've got some questions that we've got that frequently we ask these sort of questions, and we thought maybe we'd go over a couple with you guys today. And so the first question I have here is from David from Edinburgh, Texas. David wrote, "I'm thinking about hiring a lawyer for my roof claim, but am I supposed to pay out of pocket for my roof if negotiations take long?" Okay, very good question. So in other words, hey, you've got a damaged roof, and the insurance company has taken a long time to make a decision. What can I do? Well, first thing you need to do is give us a call, because you're going to want somebody like us to go over there and document the damages so that we can present the claim for the insurance company. But what we do is after we go out there with our experts and photograph it and do all the kinds of things to preserve it, then what we do is give notice to the carrier, hey, by the way, David from Edinburgh is going to do the repairs, and we give them proper notice, and then you can go ahead and do the repairs, and we can present the claim to the carrier. The problem we see a lot of times is that people are very anxious, and they want to do the repairs right now, and what they'll do is they'll go out there and get a roofer to do the repairs, pay for the repairs, and then it doesn't give me a chance as your lawyer to go out there and fight for what you're owed. And without that information, it really prejudices your rights to go after. So just take your time, give us a call. We'll get somebody right out there very, very quickly, and we can get you your case, your claim, and your rights preserved, so you can make sure the insurance company pays you what you owed. Okay, next one, Eliza from Hondo, Texas. We just had a town hall recently out there. Hondo got hit very, very hard with a very significant hailstorm. She writes, "I have a separate shed in the backyard, and that suffered pretty extensive storm damage, but my insurance company won't cover it. What should I do?" Okay, very like the situation with David in Edinburgh. You're going to want to get our law firm involved early on, so that we can go out there and document that and present that information to the carrier. What happens is that we present this information to the carrier. The carrier has 60 days to come out there and resolve your claim. And if they don't do it, they're going to be liable for you having to hire a lawyer, and for bad faith and statutory penalties and all kinds of stuff like that. So, but you've got to get somebody like us on board early on, so we can get that preserved for you, so we can present that information. Because a lot of times we see the carriers will pay for, let's say, the interior, won't pay for the roof, and they leave out the shed. And then there's no fence involved. I mean, this adds up for tens of thousands of dollars over time. So we got to get organized. We do the work for you. We'll get it organized for you and get it presented to the carrier. Elijah from Far, Texas writes, "I just filed my homeowner's insurance. How quickly are they supposed to get back to me with a decision? And what should I do if they take longer than that?" Okay, great question. Now, Texas law says this: once you file your claim, the insurance company has 15 days to acknowledge your claim and to accept or deny coverage. And oftentimes what they do is they'll say, we're going to investigate it and then we'll report back to you. But they have 15 days to acknowledge your claim. And then they have up to another 30 to 60 days, depending on whether or not they've asked you for documents or for you to do certain things like proof of loss or whatever it may be. But it's between that 30 to 60 day time period, the carrier must complete its investigation upon receipt of your notice of a claim. And a lot of times we have clients come in here and say, hey, I called Allstate or called State Farm or whatever the insurance company. They came out and looked at the property and I don't know anything. Nobody's responded to anything. So what we do oftentimes is that the client calls us up and say, hey, I'm confused. I don't know what to do. What we'll do is we'll send a letter of representation over to the carrier to go get a copy of the adjustment, and usually they do, sometimes they don't, and we have to send them several times. We finally get it to see where they are with the situation, because the insurance company has a duty to report back to you as the homeowner or the business owner the damages to your property. They must put it in writing and they must do it in a timely fashion. If they don't do that, that's called bad faith here in Texas, okay? Next question, Fernando from San Antonio. The insurance company is pressuring me to accept the settlement, but I think it may be too low. What can I do? Okay, so a lot of times clients get confused over this because they think that the first adjustment from the carrier is it, and they don't want to, they don't want to cash the check, whatever. Okay, there's no prejudice at all. You can take that money, the first money that's offered to you, and use that money for whatever repairs they've acknowledged. Sometimes it's very little. Sometimes it's just several $100s. You need what you need to do right off is if you've got leaks in your house, use that money to get to put a tarp on your roof or do temporary repairs with a roofer. But there's no prejudice at all. You don't sign a release. You won't lose your claim if you cast. Real people are very, very worried. Oh, I cast a check, that's all over. That's not true. If you cast the check, you still have rights. You still have rights. Give us a call because you haven't given away your claim. The insurance company has to give you what you're owed without making you sign a release. If an insurance company asks you to sign a release in exchange for a check, that release is not valid under law. So, hey, listen, we've seen it all around here, guys. We've seen all kinds of things when carriers try to people sign releases, all kinds of stuff. We've gotten those knocked out, I don't know how many times, okay? You're going to need somebody like our law firm that's gone through the combat with these carriers. We've seen all the things they put up to confuse people and get people confused. And so we know how to handle these folks. We know all the minefields and all the tricks and traps that these carriers do. And you know what? They're not supposed to do that because they got to treat you in good faith. An insurance company can't lie to you. Did you know that? An insurance company cannot legally lie to you. If they do that to you, then they are going to be held legally liable for a lie, for a big fat lie. And that's called bad faith. Last question. This is from Jason from Sullivan City. I got money from my roof claim back in 2018, but I used all the money to pay my child support. Can I just file another claim for more money? No, Jason, you can't do that. Listen, that money is for your property. It's not for your child support or for you to go to Disneyland or go to the liquor store or whatever it may be. This is your money for your property. You've got to use it for your property. If you don't use it for your property, then you're going to be in big trouble with your insurance company and with your mortgage company. So watch what you do. Okay, guys? Okay, hey, that's it for this afternoon. We'll talk to you some more. Again, be on the lookout for Joseph here in my office. He's going to go through the survival kit, and we got some other exciting news coming up here. Y'all take care and have a wonderful week, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.